You're a burping gutter slut.
What in the world? Look at Lita go! Milko-Mania is running!
Yippee-ki-yay!
Oh my God!
I'm something about it.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to a brand new Tops and Bottoms. My name is Joey Mayberry. I am your dad bod demigod, and if you are new to Tops and Bottoms, let me go ahead and explain what's going on. I'm going to pick my top 5 moments from the world of professional wrestling and my bottom 5 moments, and I'm going to present them all to you. This week was hard, you guys. This week was very, very hard. There was a ton of good moments. There was a ton of bad moments. If there was a huge moment for you that's not on this list, it's because it has fallen somewhere in the middle of the universe. Universe? Verse?
Doesn't look good for Orange Cassidy right now.
Boston Crab, as you know, JR, lethal hold, man, lethal. Cassidy needs to stop.
Top moment number 5 is the main event from Dynamite. It was Chris Jericho facing Orange Cassidy. Honestly, Jericho, you should just keep it orange. It's very Nickelodeon. You can use it for when AEW finally makes it to the Kids' Choice Awards. But this match was fun. This was very old school, like why I got into wrestling type deal. It felt very, very, ruthless aggression, 2004 type, main event for me, which is great. I mean, it also included Mike Chioda and Chris Jericho, so it might be the same thing, actually. The storyline behind Mike Chioda actually maybe betraying Orange Cassidy and being a, what's the word you're looking for? Tainted zebra? Roll up at the end was a bit wonky, but everything else completely made up for that. I also felt like they ran out of TV time completely because all of a sudden they were like, hope you liked AEW, Riddick's up next, you should watch Riddick.
What you are, John? You're a dog. You're a rabid dog chasing cars. You wouldn't even know what to do with one if you caught it. But
Number 4 top moment this week is the promo we got from MJF. They don't disappoint. They just don't. I love MJF. I love what he does. MJF and Orange Cassidy are the reason I'm tuning into AEW every week, aside from the women's division. This promo was classic heel work. Everything that MJF touches or speaks into, I guess, is pretty much gold. It's classic wrestling. And sometimes when something is just pretty predictable, you're like, this is gonna be good. Because as soon as he sent them up into the Voms, you knew that John was coming out through the entrance. But still enjoyed it. I'm really ready to see MJF take this belt off of Moxley. I think having MJF as a champion is going to finally elevate some maybe hopefully younger talent or some newer talent that's been acquisitioned over. Everyone who's came over from other promotions and the indies have been transitioned into early faces. So maybe their faces can combat probably the biggest heel in professional wrestling. Top moment number 3 this week was a fireball. Really unexpected, like I just didn't see this coming. Lee running to the ring after Karrion Kross's match and handed over a contract to him. Kross signs it, Scarlett pushes it back into the ring, Keith Lee opens it to see what's up.
Flamethrower attack!
This is a solid character choice. Even though I don't officially know what Karrion Kross is, he's evil, he's the devil, he's demonic and spiritual and whatever. This is giving him solid character traits. So I look forward to seeing how Karrion and Scarlett progress. And the match at TakeOver 30 between Lee and Kross, yo, this is gonna be like Godzilla level stuff.
you proved your point.
Top moment number 2 is Dominic Mysterio getting the holy hell beat out of him on Monday Night Raw. This was so good, the way that this played out. It's right up Seth Rollins' character's alley because it looked very religious with Dominic in the robes and kind of the cross. I would have liked to seen this match at Extreme Rules aside from SummerSlam, but you gotta build television, it's what you do. Did you guys see the photo aftermath? Oh my God, his back was torn apart. Lord. Backside, front side. He looked like freaking fruit stripe gum.
Best friend of Asuka. Oh, Asuka. Playing over. No, transition into the Asuka lock. Asuka lock. Asuka lock on Baron. Asuka lock in the middle of the ring. Tap out. Asuka.
And the number one moment this week in professional wrestling is the match that we got between Asuka and Bayley on Monday Night Raw. The submissions in this match, you guys, this match showed how much Bayley and Asuka can go. It was just a good match to watch from a wrestling perspective, a technical wrestling perspective. There was character motivation, just drive. It was professional wrestling, and it shows exactly how great these two are, that we've seen Bayley and Asuka consistently brawl with each other and fight in a storyline for, what, 1 to 2 months now, and this was still this fresh. These two can do no wrong. After SmackDown this week, it looks like we're going to get to see this match again at SummerSlam. I don't know how they could possibly outdo it, but I am throwing the challenge out because I want to see it. So those are my top moments this week. What'd you guys think? Go ahead, leave a comment right down here. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Just do all of that. Take those steps. We're going to push it forward. Take the initiative. Number 5 battle moment this week was Raw Underground. It was still kind of bad, but it drastically improved from last week. We got rid of the strippers, which was a nice touch, not bashing on strippers. Be a stripper, but you probably don't need that on family-friendly television.
I've been traumatized.
The music's still pretty bad. It actually sounded like the Harlem Shake a few times. But they really did show off the characters that came into battle. Shayna Baszler coming in this week and just demolishing the 3 women at ringside. Shout out Marina Tucker. I think Shayna was what excited me the most from Raw Underground, just because I didn't see that coming. But the other 2 guys, I don't fully even remember their names off the top of my head. Like, I can go back and look, but I want to be able to remember a debut. You know what I mean? And if you're debuting them in Raw Underground, and then those storylines don't seem to go anywhere, because you had Eric, who from the Viking Raiders last week, and MVP in the Raw Underground, and now they're nowhere to be seen this week. So what's the point of Raw Underground? Do these matches have stipulations? Are they going anywhere? Or are we just here to see different fights each week? Because I'm a little torn on how I feel about that. But drastic improvement from last week. It knocked it up a few pegs for me, so keep improving. I'll give it another shot next week.
Lower base and a ring, and you get a tap out victory.
Man,
the winner of this match as a result of a submission, the AEW Women's World Championship.
Number 4 bottom moment was Hikaru Shida versus Heather Monroe on AEW Dynamite. We're getting a lot of the same. Last week we got a really short match between Big Swole and Reba. This week, really short match between Hikaru Shida and Heather Monroe. There's just nothing really happening in the AEW women's division. We haven't even really seen a challenge coming for Hikaru Shida when they're having that Saturday Dynamite to come back NXT TakeOver. It doesn't seem like there's really a direction for the women's championship. We are going to see on the big Saturday show the combination of the women's tag team tournament. But that's about the biggest thing going in the women's division, so I feel really bad for Shida, who's the champion, because homegirl needs something. She's really talented. Let her go out there and work a match.
Oh my God, the Undisputed Era Roger storming the ring!
Speaking of not being able to work matches, it's number 3. It was the match on NXT that happened right after the Fireball segment. It was Drake Maverick going one-on-one with Killian Dane. This match didn't need to happen. If you were going to follow up with Keith Lee throughout the entire match, you should have just done that instead of the match.
And now for something completely different.
It took so much away from the 2 competitors in the ring that there wasn't really a point. It kind of sucks to see that it's Drake Maverick who fought his way back to a contract, and Killian Dane, who it seemed like they were trying to elevate. It was just literally a throwaway.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Bottom moment number 2 is Retribution's attack on SmackDown. So I'm just going to say anything involved Retribution-wise on SmackDown, because there's no payoff, like, period. They keep running these roughshod attacks on SmackDown. They kind of stay away from Raw, but there's no storyline continuity. We don't know why these people are here yet. We don't know what they want. They haven't spoken a word, but yet everyone is just terrified. Just give me a point. A lot of stuff that just needs to be corrected here and just fixed and fine-tuned. This could be really great. It's just not right now. And the number 1 bottom moment is Retribution from Raw, because this was the funniest freaking thing I have ever seen. Weird segment that was outside of the Performance Center, where basically the ref was trying to stop Retribution from throwing a brick through the window. So they did, they broke a door out, and then they come with a second brick just to break the little piece off the side.
Yeah, not fun.
Literally, this is so unnecessary. Everything with Retribution just seems like it's being written maybe an hour before television goes on. I just need some sort of clarity on what they want to do with it, because right now, this is just a hot mess express, but albeit a fresh, new hot mess express that I would like to be invested in. So those are the bottoms along with the tops. What did you think about everything? Did you like my choices? Do you disagree with me? Were there some things you thought I should address? Leave a comment right down here. Also, hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you're notified anytime I post a new video. And new tops and bottoms is every single Sunday. If you'd like to follow me around social media, I am Joey_Mayberry on all social media. Follow me around. And also check out Ring the Bell. We cover women's wrestling each and every week. You guys, I will see you next week. Until then, I want to let you know that Riddick is going to be coming up right after this episode, so stay tuned.